Welcome to Quotellective, where words of wisdom and reflections from the greatest minds in history inspire us to see the world through new eyes. Today, we're exploring the powerful words of Albert Einstein, a thinker whose ideas reach far beyond the bounds of science. Through his deep reflections, Einstein reminds us to embrace the unknown, to value imagination, and to always look beyond the surface in our quest for truth. Let's delve into some of his most thought-provoking insights, which challenge us to not only think, but to live more meaningfully. Two things seem limitless: the vastness of the universe and the depths of human folly. Yet, it's human resilience that allows us to navigate both. We have two choices in life: to see nothing as a miracle, or to see everything as one. With imagination, we are free to dream, to expand beyond the limits of knowledge. For while knowledge has boundaries, imagination encircles the world. If you can't explain something to a child, you may not understand it fully yourself. And if you want to nurture intelligence in your children, read them stories filled with wonder. Logic will take you far, but imagination can take you anywhere. Life, like a bicycle, requires momentum to stay upright. Keep moving, even through mistakes. Only those who dare to try something new grow beyond where they started. Approach everyone with respect, from the humblest to the highest, for every person carries a story and a value. Don't burden your mind with what can be looked up. True understanding lies beyond memorization. Relativity reminds us time can stretch or shrink depending on the moment. When in joy, it flies. In pain, it drags on. A clever person can solve problems, but a wise one avoids them. Science without a sense of wonder can feel hollow. Religion without reason can be blind. True wisdom lies in the pursuit of understanding beyond mere knowing. Reality, though persistent, is an illusion shaped by our minds. To research is to tread the unknown. If we knew what we were doing, it wouldn't be called research. We are part of a larger whole, yet our minds perceive separation. This illusion limits us, binds us to our own desires. Our mission is to break free, to expand our compassion, to embrace all life and the beauty of nature. Strive not to be successful, but to be valuable. Never stop questioning. In the face of life's mysteries, remain humble. Contemplating the endless structure of reality brings awe. Each day, if we understand just a fragment, we are closer to wisdom. The world we live in is a product of our thoughts. Changing it requires new ways of thinking. The most beautiful experience we can have is mystery. It lies at the core of both science and art. Once you accept the universe as boundless, all boundaries seem trivial, even fashion choices. I know not what weapons World War III will bring, but World War IV will likely take us back to sticks and stones. If I hadn't been a physicist, I'd have been a musician. Music shapes my daydreams, my thoughts, and my life itself. You never truly fail until you stop trying. Great spirits always encounter opposition, yet intelligence lies in adaptability. I'm not exceptionally gifted, but I linger with questions longer than most. And remember, gravitation may explain why objects attract, but love remains one of life's greatest mysteries. Let's talk about the world we live in. It's often said that the world is a dangerous place, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Change comes from those who choose to act, who choose to be part of the solution. If you're willing to step forward, then this journey is for you. Creativity isn't just about thinking differently. It's a chance for intelligence to have fun. Imagination isn't limited by what we know. It reaches far beyond knowledge and lets us see life's endless possibilities. That's why they say imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. What does success look like? If success were an equation, it would look something like this: AX plus Y plus Z, where X is work, Y is play, and Z is knowing when to keep your mouth shut. Simple, right? But there's a deeper truth. Everything must be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. There's a hidden joy in helping others. One of the best ways to lift yourself up is to lift someone else. As you go through life, remember that the best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. This isn't just about kindness. It's about connection. Truth matters. Whether in small matters or big, integrity in one area builds trust across all areas of your life. Those who are careless with truth can't be trusted with greater things. And when it comes to love, we sometimes stumble. But there's a difference between tripping over love and truly falling for someone. The difference is that when you fall, you might find it impossible to stand again. When it comes to right and wrong, remember, what is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Life gives us a choice to follow what's easy or to do what's right. Imagination lets us preview the future, while courage gives us the strength to make that vision real. Peace isn't something that can be forced. It can only be reached through understanding, and every difficulty we encounter hides a new opportunity waiting to be discovered. In times of uncertainty, ask yourself, am I the one who's out of place, or is it everyone else? Sometimes the answer lies in changing our perspective. Pursuing truth and beauty lets us keep a bit of our childlike wonder. Never stop questioning, because curiosity is the driving force behind growth. Remember, the important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. When everyone else follows the crowd, the ones who walk alone find new places. Be that person, the one willing to see the world differently. Dance for joy, for pain, for the dreams that live inside you. Because we are the dancers, we create the dreams. Sometimes science can explain the how, but not the why. Think of a Beethoven symphony. You could describe it as sound waves and pressure, but that doesn't capture the soul of the music. There's beauty beyond reason. As Einstein said, I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. Blindly following authority is the enemy of truth. Love and kindness have the power to guide us beyond duty alone. If you want to see what you're capable of, challenge yourself to push beyond your limits. Recognize that genius is just 1% talent and 99% hard work. To live a life filled with meaning, tie it to a purpose. It's not about people or things. It's about what drives you forward. Seek to broaden your compassion to include all living creatures, and you'll find wisdom beyond what any book can teach. A life lived for others is a life filled with purpose. True wisdom isn't a product of schooling, but of the lifelong journey to learn and grow. Solitude may be painful in youth, but it becomes delicious in maturity when you've learned to see with your own eyes and feel with your own heart. Remember, imagination is more powerful than knowledge. Knowledge is limited to what we already know, but imagination embraces the unknown and the limitless. It's the highest form of research and lets us explore realms beyond our understanding. Whether it's love or friendship, the most precious bonds are rare and worth cherishing. Remember, God does not play dice with the universe. Everything has its purpose, even if we don't always understand it. When you face the impossible, know that only those who attempt the absurd can achieve it. You can't solve a problem on the level at which it was created, and we live in an era where it's easier to smash an atom than a prejudice. But that just means we have to work harder to break down barriers. Reading can inspire us, but too much can also keep us from thinking creatively. It's all about balance. Dive deep into nature, and you'll see the answers reflected there. As Einstein once responded when a student noticed the exam questions were the same as last year. Yes, but the answers are different. Life changes, and so do the answers. Ultimately, we are here for each other. We are connected by a bond of sympathy with both the people we love and those we may never meet. Every day, remember how much of your life is built on the work of others. If you seek to give as much as you have received, you'll live a life worth remembering. A true genius admits that they know nothing, and that's where wisdom begins. If you ever face a problem, spend most of your time understanding it before trying to solve it. True insight lies in seeing the problem clearly. In the end, if people are only good because they fear punishment or seek reward, what does that say about us? Strive to be kind, to be wise, and to use your common sense. Because at the heart of it, common sense is just a collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. So, keep questioning, keep growing, and know that every step you take on this journey matters. Life holds an incredible mystery, a mystery that breathes vitality into our spirits and ignites our minds. It's through this deep connection with the unknown that all art and all science are born. To lose the ability to pause, to marvel, and to stand in awe of life's wonders is to be spiritually asleep, as if the eyes have closed to the beauty around us. In every small detail of the universe, we can sense an infinite spirit, a spirit that transcends our comprehension, one that speaks to us through the faint whispers of the cosmos, gently urging us to explore further with our limited understanding. True innovation begins with an idea that seems absurd, one that defies conventional logic, for when we cling only to the familiar, we block the path to growth. But when we welcome intuition and inspiration, allowing ourselves to feel we are right even when we don't fully know it. We open doors to creativity. It's a humbling feeling, trusting that our most powerful insights are not products of mere rationality, but are whispers of something greater. In this realm of discovery, true wisdom lies not in knowing everything, but in embracing the mystery itself. When we perceive the mystery of life with reverence, we experience the essence of genuine religion. This feeling of reverence is a glimpse of the beauty and wisdom of something we may never fully understand, yet it draws us in, forming the very heart of a deeply spiritual existence. Art and revolution are intertwined, as each inspires and transforms the other, lifting humanity beyond the confines of everyday life. Life is but preparation for what lies ahead, and the best preparation is to live as if the future were an open horizon, free of the weight of regret or anxiety. We can only move forward by embracing the here and now with open arms, liberated from the fear of judgment. I can't imagine a divine entity that judges or rewards based on human standards, a God who mirrors our own frailties. Nor do I believe in life after death in a physical sense. For me, the soul transcends through our thoughts, our actions, and the mark we leave on the world. It is our imagination that holds the true power to inspire, to create, and to lead, more so than any rigid discipline or abstract thought. Those who march to the beat of blind obedience and nationalism, those who embrace warfare and aggression in the name of loyalty, miss the mark of true humanity. I cannot admire the blind following of rank and file. It is the independent mind, unafraid of opposition, that shapes a better world. True heroism lies in courage, not in mindless obedience, and it is a tragedy that senseless patriotism is still celebrated. For me, all violence, even when cloaked in the banner of war, is a stain on civilization. Intuition is our most valuable gift, an inherent compass that guides us through life's complex web. No amount of factual knowledge can replace the gift of insight, for it is our inner vision that truly leads us forward. When asked the ultimate questions of existence, I can only answer with honesty. I do not know the answers. I am neither an atheist nor a pantheist. My understanding of God is as limited as a child entering a vast library, surrounded by books in languages it cannot read. The universe is a marvel of complexity, governed by laws that we only begin to understand. We grasp at fragments, sensing the order and mystery without fully comprehending its origin. True intelligence resides in imagination, not in the accumulation of knowledge. We cannot address life's challenges with the same mindset that created them. To progress, we must elevate our thinking, exploring paths not yet taken. A vegetarian lifestyle, for instance, resonates with me for its potential to uplift the human spirit. If we seek growth, we must nurture within ourselves a spirit of tolerance and respect, for no law alone can secure freedom of thought. True liberty arises from a society that fosters understanding, allowing each voice to speak without fear. It is a curious paradox that education, which should open the mind, often does the opposite. True learning isn't about absorbing facts, it's about awakening the curiosity within. We are here to ignite the flames of inquiry, not to fill empty vessels. For intellectual growth is an endless journey, beginning at birth and ceasing only in death. With each discovery, I find myself humbled, realizing how much remains unknown. Science, though precious, is but a primitive glimmer compared to the vast reality beyond our reach. I have learned that silence, in the face of injustice, is a form of complicity. Knowledge alone is not enough. We must translate it into action. At the core of my ideals are goodness, beauty, and truth, values that illuminate life's true purpose. We exist not for ourselves, but for each other. It is the smiles and well-being of others that give our lives meaning. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, but transformed. Our mission is to leave behind energy that uplifts, that strengthens, and that inspires. I do not teach by imposing ideas, but by creating an environment where my students can learn and grow on their own. I have always held simplicity and humility in the highest regard, for a life of outward success and luxury is hollow compared to one grounded in purpose. God, as I understand the term, is not a being of human form, nor is the Bible a literal history. They are symbols of human struggles and aspirations, crafted through centuries of yearning and belief. Even love, in all its depth and mystery, is beyond the grasp of science. Some things remain sacred and unexplainable. On solemn occasions, I have hidden my lack of conformity, even refusing to wear certain symbols of formality. For me, the arts, the sciences, and religion are branches of the same tree. They are rooted in our quest to transcend, to seek freedom beyond physical existence, to understand the soul of humanity. Everything, from the smallest insect to the largest star, moves to a rhythm beyond our control, a distant melody orchestrated by forces we may never see. Life itself, in all its beauty and complexity, is an ongoing dance to this mysterious tune. Playfulness, curiosity, and creativity are the highest forms of research. Even compound interest, a simple concept, holds within it the secret to growth and potential. Though I live as a solitary thinker, I find unity in the invisible fellowship of those who seek truth, justice, and beauty. The world is led not by certainty, but by those who question, who seek beyond the obvious. The true value of a human lies not in what he possesses, but in his liberation from the self. In this vast world, ruled by forces beyond our understanding, the greatest adversaries are not the challenges we face, but our own complacency, ignorance, and fear. Nationalism, rigid authority, and blind adherence to prejudice are the shackles that hold humanity back. To embrace truth is to defy convention, to open our hearts and minds to the unknown. As we journey through life, may we seek knowledge, may we embrace imagination, and may we never lose sight of the profound beauty that lies in the mystery beyond our reach. Enter text. Einstein's reflections invite us into a journey of understanding that transcends knowledge, awakening imagination, courage, and a sense of wonder. Here at Quotellective, we believe in the power of these insights to enrich our lives, opening our minds to new ways of thinking and being. If you found inspiration in today's journey, don't forget to subscribe and become part of our community. Together, let's continue to explore, to learn, and to be transformed by the words of history's greatest minds. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep reaching for the extraordinary.